Hello, this is NinjaBob and welcome back to episode number 66 of my Trophy Town Survival series. 66 episodes, can you believe that? That's crazy, isn't it? That's absolutely mad. And in fact, talking numbers, I noticed that this will actually be my 150th video that I've uploaded to YouTube of all the different series, you know, Trophy Town, PS4, Sky Island, all the different things I've done, but 150 videos overall. And I also noticed that we are very close to having over 40,000 views of all of my videos. That is absolute madness, I've got to tell you. I can't believe it. It wasn't that long ago I was sort of celebrating having nearly 100 subs and like 1,000 views or something. It's crazy. It's crazy the way it's gone lately. But it's all good news. It's all good news. It's all thanks to you lot. So yeah, thank you very much for all your support. And yeah, welcome back once again. We are down XP farming. It's been a strange few episodes, hasn't it? The last few weeks, not just this series, but my PS4 series as well. Things have been a bit strange. I've had to be, because went away on holiday, I had to pre-record some episodes. And it all got a bit strange because, you know, it meant I was recording things weeks in advance. But then the last couple of episodes as well, when I've got back, it's been a bit weird because I've not played for weeks on end, and so it was sort of having to catch up on stuff, not just in terms of catch up on you know, what's been happening on YouTube, but sort of, you know, where I'd got to with my worlds and stuff. I realised today there's a load of work left in my Trophy Town basement that I'd started on before I went away, but I'm nowhere near finishing. But what also I remembered today is that I haven't XP farmed for a while, and if you know anything about me, you know I love a bit of XP. In fact, you know what it is? I noticed earlier on, look, my Protection 2 chestplate is pretty much on its last legs. It's going to be dead soon. And do you know what? I never have any real luck enchanting chestplates. I never get anything particularly good. I always get something weird and wonderful. But I've been farming down here. I've got 32 levels, I believe. So let's do a quick enchantment and see if we can get something a little bit better. Wish me luck. Actually, yes, let's randomise it a few times, shall we? And there we go. Level 30. Fingers crossed. Thorns 2, Protection 4. Wow. That's pretty good, actually. That's actually pretty good. And do you know what? I've got a load of enchanted books here. I wonder if I've got an unbreaking book. No, I've got looting, silk touch. I've got some good stuff, but not unbreaking. It'd be great if I could get unbreaking on there, because that would be a pretty immense chestplate. Oh, where's it gone? That's it. I've got an amazing chestplate, and I'm going to lose it now. You look. That, I must admit, that's probably the best one I've ever got. Pretty pleased with that. Do you know what? I'm not going to need it today. I might as well just let this one pop, and then I'll start wearing it afterwards. And also, you might have noticed I've got some skellies all waiting very patiently, bless them, to be killed. Let's see if we can do it all in one fell swoop, shall we? Oh, I haven't got any potions. I'm out of potions. No. Fortunately, I've got some brewing there. Let's grab one off of there. Are they ready to go? They are. They're ready to go. Splash potions. Easy for me to say. Splash potions of healing. Let's see how many XP we've got. We've got 2 so far. Ready? Pow! Oh, the lag. Oh, wow, that was painful. That was painful. But it's working now, it's working. We're up to level 12, 14. Wow, 12 levels in one go. And let's flip the switch and collect the loot. And in fact, let's turn the spawners off because we're leaving here now, so I don't want that. Do you know what? I don't need any more bones. And you know what? Bows in particular, I have absolutely hundreds now. I've got these 2 chests here. I've also got some enchanted ones in here. And over at my other spawner, I've got 2 double chests worth as well. Do you know what I haven't got, though? What I haven't got still is chain boots. I've had some, like, look at this chain helmet. Look at this chain helmet. Respiration 1 and projectile protection 2. That's not bad for a freebie. And I love chain armor, but I'm determined to get a full set. But so far, I think I've got 2 helmets, 2 chest plates, and 2 leggings, because I've got some over at my other spawner, my other skelly spawner. But yeah, no boots. And until I get a full set, I'm not going to wear it. Anyway, should we get on with something? We're a few minutes in, and all we've been doing really is XP farming, so let's get out of here. We are going to go and get on with our piggy plane now. Funnily enough, like I say, it's been a strange few episodes because, it was a load of work done initially on getting the piggy done, and then I went on holiday, and when I come back, I did my sort of catching up video, which seems to go very well, thank you, got lots of likes, thank you for that, appreciate your support. But yeah, it didn't get much work done. I think we must have placed like 20 blocks in total or something like that. It was ridiculous. So I'm aware that we're like 3 episodes in on the whole piggy thing, so I've decided to sort of do a fair bit of work off camera, to be honest. I don't know where I'm going. I'm completely lost in my own basement. There we go. I'm going in the wrong direction. Do you like these pillars, by the way? This is my train station, and this was one of the things I was working on that I'd completely forgotten that I'd started working on. Look, I've got the arches and stuff in position, but I haven't sorted out the floors or the ceilings. This one as well. Look, there's holes in the floor, so I need to sort this out. I might actually do this in a live stream. Keep an eye on my channel, my YouTube channel this week, sort of Monday, won't be Monday, but maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, something like that, in the evening. So it'd be sort of 7, 8 o'clock British time, GMT, so wherever you are in the world, keep an eye out for that, because I may well do that on a live stream. Might start doing some work in my basement, because like I say, there's loads to do here. The floor needs sorting out, the ceilings need sorting out on most of these floors. So I might do that as part of the live streams, and like I say, we'll do a bit of Q&A. If you've got any questions during those live streams, you can fire them at me. But yes, what was I saying? I was saying that I've kind of overcompensated. We've done 3 episodes on the pig now, and I decided that we should try and get it finished off. Maybe not 100% today, but I wanted to get it mostly finished, and I've actually done most of the work off camera, to be honest. There's still a bit to do. One of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to add a stripe to his body. Now this might not make sense because you haven't actually seen his body yet, but you will. But I want to grab some hardened clay, and I'm gonna need some bone meal. Now where does my bone meal live? I can't remember. That wasn't a bad guess. Not a bad guess at all. In fact, no, you know what? Let's just grab some bones from here. I've got plenty of bones. I've got hundreds of bones. Like I say, well, there's these. These are the ones I got before I started doing XP farming. So can you imagine how many more I've got down now that I've got an XP farm that drops a double XP farm, a double skeleton farm, I should say. So yeah, I've got thousands of bones. I'm never going to run out of bones, ever. Anyway, let's head over to Trophy Town and let's start doing some finishing touches on my piggy plane, which is for the When Pigs Fly trophy. And in case you don't know what I'm talking about and what this series is all about, where have you been? We're 66 episodes in and you've only just joined us? Honestly, I'm only joking. I'm grateful for you being here, whether it's your first episode or your 150th. But yes, basically the whole point of this series in particular is this is the follow-on series to my very original series, the first series I ever did. Let me just make sure I've got everything I need here. I've got some glass, I've got bone meal. I think that's it. No, it's not it. Damn. I need some more pink wool. I need more pink wool. I need lots of pink wool, and you'll see why in a minute. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to explain what the series is about. The very first thing I ever did on YouTube was I did a trophy challenge on the PlayStation 3, where basically I tried to get all 29 of the PlayStation Network trophies for Minecraft, all on camera, and I succeeded. This series follows on in the same world that I did that challenge in. I did I got all the trophies in one world. This is the exact same world, and what we're doing, as well as building my house and all the fancy things that go with it, we are also building monuments, each one dedicated to one of the different trophies. So I think we've done 23 of the trophies so far. They're coming up on your screen now. The yellow ones are the ones that we've already built a monument for. The 24th one is the one we're working on at the moment, which is When Pigs Fly. And When Pigs Fly is the one you get for basically riding on a pig's back and getting it to take full damage. So yeah, basically you're trying to make your pig fly. So yes, we are building a monument for that particular trophy. Oh wow, we're running low on wool again. Okay, hopefully this is going to be enough though. Hopefully this is going to be enough, because I have done, like I say, quite a bit of work on this monument. So hopefully it won't take too much more to get it finished off. Like I say, mostly it's going to be about finishing touches, hopefully. But I've sorted out the wings. I also need, hopefully I've got some fences over there. I guess we can make some if not, because I want to put some wheels on it. We've sorted out the runway. The runway's looking awesome. I got Anfield Angel to come online a few days ago and help me with the runway, and that's looking really good. It's got this whole redstone lantern thing going on where it sort of flashes down the side of the track. Spoiler alert, sorry, you're about to see it. You are about to see it, so I suppose I shouldn't ruin the surprise, but it is coming up now. While we are travelling, I will just mention Connor, one of my subscribers, Connor, or also known as Mr. Miracle. He sent me through this fan art, which I think looks absolutely awesome, doesn't it? It's the second picture he sent me, actually. So yeah, any fan art you've got, he's actually sent that to me on Google+, which is one of the ways that you can contact me, but you can also contact me on Facebook, Instagram, and obviously I've got a Twitch channel, YouTube channel. So yeah, these are all the different places where you can find me. It's the same contact details for all of them. It's / NinjaBob Gaming or @NinjaBob Gaming, whichever way. And whatever way you want to send me fan art, that's the way you could do it. Or anything. You can send me messages, whatever you like. Send them to me on any of those channels. Google Plus, actually, I must admit, is one I tend to overlook. I tend not to go on there very often, but I will do now. Now that I know there are people sending me fan art on there, I will make sure that I check it regularly. Anyway, here is our piggy plane. We're our When Pigs Fly monument. And it's looking good, isn't it? It's looking good. What do you think? I've got the wings sorted. Haven't done a propeller yet. I might not even do a propeller now, to be honest. But look at that runway. How cool does that runway look now? We will just have a quick glance, like I say, for anybody who is joining us on episode 66 for the first time. This is what you've missed. It's quite a bit, I've got to tell you. This is Trophy Town, and basically when you stand in the middle here, this is the watery welcome, the fancy fountain, whatever you want to call it. In this direction is the Bronze Boulevard, and down the Bronze Boulevard are monuments to all the different bronze trophies. So you can see there's getting wood there and taking inventory, and the cow tipper and benchmarking, and time to mine and getting an upgrade, and there's Monster Hunter and Time Strike, and there's loads. You need to go back and check the videos. There's too many for me to go through. But down here is Silver Street, and at the end of the road you've got Dispense With This, you've got the Acquire Hardware Store and the Baked Bread Bakery. Over here you've got the what's it called? Leader of the Pack. Dog Kennels is where my doggies live, and the Delicious Fish Pond, which is where my cats live. Hello Brian, hello Daisy. Yeah. So these are the different monuments we've done, and then the final street, which I've kind of skipped over here, is the Golden Mile. And on the Golden Mile, this is the first one we got, which is the Diamond Monument. And then over the road there, or over the river, I should say, there's the Sniper Jewel, and our skeleton appears to have lost the top of his head. There we go, it's loaded now. That's the Sniper Jewel Monument. That's the Lie, baking a cake. That one is called Into the Nether. Over here is Elvis Ghastly, and we're struggling to load today, aren't we? It's very laggy indeed. I don't know whether it's something to do with the new update, because I've noticed a lot of lag on my PS4 world as well, so it might be something to do with the latest update. But anyway, we are halfway through the video. I've not placed a block. This is ridiculous. Let's go and get on with some work, shall we? Come on, let's do this. I don't know if there was anything else I needed to mention today. Once again, like I did last time, I've actually made notes for myself to make sure that I mention everything that I wanted to mention. I did want to give a shout out to Gaming God 1027 and Steppy 34. I will also mention you in my PS4 videos, because basically both of those guys pointed out my deliberate mistake, and it was a deliberate mistake, honest. Yeah, they pointed out a mistake that I'd made in my PS4 series. I won't go on about that, because if you don't follow it, then it won't mean anything to you. But if you follow my PS4 series, you'll know that I made a bit of a mistake, and it was Gaming God and Steppy that pointed it out for me. So anyway, here's my pig. What do you think? My flying pig. So it's a standard Minecraft pig head, and then sort of biplane wings, supported by netherrack fences, which I think look cool. And then we've got the body of the piggy going back here, which is sort of going off, and this is where I run out of wall, you see. I was going to go up here, and we're going to put the tail fin on it, and some little, I don't know what you call the little wings at the back. We're going to need to do that. But I also wanted to put a stripe down the side of his body to make him look a bit more like a proper airliner. So we're going to do that today as well. What I wanted to do is I wanted to try white stained clay. I should have done this before we got on the minecart and travelled over here, to be honest, because I'm not quite sure what this is going to look like. If you don't know, stained clay in standard texture pack, everything tends to come out with a bit of a funny tint to it, if that makes any sense. Basically, it doesn't come out white. Everything comes out sort of slightly tinted. You can see hardened clay is not, it's not a neutral colour. It's sort of an orangey colour to start off with. So yeah, that tends to come through on all of the stained clay. There we go. Look, you can see it. That's not white, is it? But I think the reason I've done this is I think it might actually work, because obviously we're building a giant pink pig here, so it doesn't have to be pure white. What I'm hoping is that this will work. I was thinking probably round about here is where we'd start. We've got Shears with us for a change. That's good. I was thinking around about here that we put this stripe in, and I didn't mean to take that one away. Let's take these away. In fact, it'd probably be quite handy if I took some of these away so I can get down the plane. Let's go along here. There we go. That's where it ends there. Yep, let's just keep going to there. Let's just try it, shall we? Because like I say, I don't know for certain that this is going to work, if I'm honest. I just thought that it was sort of, because it's very big. It's a lot bigger than I realised it was going to be honest. It's come out huge. Which is good. I mean, it's a gold trophy, so it deserves to be big. It deserves a lot of attention. But yeah, it's bigger than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, if we go up here, and let's fill this in now. What did we do? I've lost myself now. I was up here, wasn't I? Should we start at the other end? That might make life slightly easier. If we start at this end, and we'll start, yeah, okay, let's go like this. And, I wanted some white glass. I think I've got a little bit on me, actually. I've got 5. That's probably not enough. No, that's not enough. Let's go and get some more. Let's go and get some more white glass made. I want blocks as well, white glass blocks. So let's find those. Where are they? They are probably the wrong way. Probably if I go up, there we go. So let's make a few of those. Right, that's more than enough now. Probably too many. So let's go up here. And did you see the runway, by the way? It's hard to see in daylight, but under those carpets there is redstone lanterns, and there's a little hopper clock going around here that's setting them off, and basically, yeah, they sort of blink from one end of the runway to the other, and you can just about see it. It's daylight at the moment, but you can see them going off, all the way down. Looks good, doesn't it? I did that bit. I'll take the credit for that. But the rest of the runway, I must admit, was pretty much Anfield Angel's work. But I did do some work. She doesn't do it all, I promise. Right, so let's go like this. And we're going to alternate, I think. So these are like the... I mean, you know when you go on a big aeroplane, on a big airliner, and you have little windows, don't you? You have little windows down the side. And like I say, my original sort of vision was that this guy would be relatively small. But yeah, it's obviously not turned out the way. It's turned out huge. He's more like a jumbo jet. He's probably more like a jumbo jet as opposed to a jumbo hot dog. But I guess it's there are similarities between the two. But I think that looks good though, doesn't it? I think that works. Let me just drop in I need something temporary here. Let's just drop in a piece of wood, and the next one would be glass. Yes, it would. There we go, and then it go along like that. And probably around about here is where it should stop, to be honest, because this is where pretty much at the tail of the plane here. So we'll go like that. So no more glass from this point onwards. We'll just switch over to the stained clay like that, and then probably up like this. Where's my pink wall? So if I switch over like that. I'll tell you what it does need, actually. If it's going to be a big airliner, then it's going to be part of a big airline, which means it needs we need the name of our airline. So I did have a couple of ideas. I was thinking like I'd call it, the Pork Chop Express or something like that. It's not the most original idea I've ever had, but I did like it. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you've got any other ideas what we could call it. The plane or the airline, whatever you like. Maybe we call it Bacon Airways. BA, Bacon Airways. You let me know what you think. Give me your suggestions in the comments below, as always. But yeah, let's have a quick look. If we can finish this tail end off. It is getting dark, and I probably shouldn't risk being out here, especially because stuff could spawn on the top there and ruin my day. But let's... hopefully we'll be okay. I'm just trying to... I've not really thought this through properly. I'm not sure how this is going to work. Okay, let's just go with it. I think round about here it needs to sort of... The tail end... Tail? Yeah, I suppose it is the tail end, really, isn't it? Needs to sort of dip a little. Perhaps that's slightly too high there. So perhaps what we need to do is, yeah, round about here, the roof would come down to this level. So let's take that one away. And work our way across. And like I say, we are making this up as we go along, so you'll have to bear with me. If this doesn't look right when we're done, then we'll go back and we'll revise it. There we go. I can see the beasties starting to spawn out there. They are. One of them going to try to ruin my day. You can almost guarantee it, can't you? So if we come across like that, and I didn't come down any lower, did I? I didn't come down. Oh no, what I've done is I've come in, so that works. But at this point, I think. Do we need to go lower? Yeah, okay, let's go lower. Let's go here, and we'll make that the sort of the roof level back here. So it goes like that. There you go. You can see the redstone lanterns doing their thing. Look, ding, 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 all the way down. Looks all right, doesn't it? I did consider maybe going the other way round so that they would be off by default and that they would go on. But then that made the whole runway a bit dark. So it was a bit of a balancing act, really. I wanted the whole flashing lights thing going on, but I also needed to keep the area safe. So yeah, it's a bit of a balancing act between sort of looking good and being safe. Right, now, what we need to do, I think, is try and get a look at this now from the outside. And the trouble is, outside, there is going to be a host of trouble waiting for me, isn't there? There's going to be a world of trouble. So I'll tell you what, we'll stay up here for now because we need to fill in the pink wall. Oops, not there, we don't. We need to put the pink wall back in here to try and make this look complete. But I'm hoping... Oh, it's raining. Ugh. we need to. I'm hoping that this is gonna. Oh no, no, I don't want a lightning storm. That's the last thing I want. All this wool around. And perhaps I need to go and sleep this night off because yeah, I do not want, especially I've got Elvis up there and he's very high up in the air and he's oh, he could end up getting struck by lightning. Let's get away from here and get a good night's sleep, and hopefully this lightning storm will be gone in the morning. I mean, lightning storms look cool, I'll give you that, but I don't want my stuff blown up. Let's just double check nothing's on fire. No, okay, so far we're so good. But all of this over here is wool. Not everything in Trophy Town is made out of wool. I've used all kinds of different materials, but there is a lot of wool, especially on that part of the world. So we'll just nip down here into my secret base that nobody knows about, and we'll have a quick sleep. And then hopefully in the morning the rain and the lightning storm will have stopped. Fingers crossed. But I am aware that we're pretty much out of time for this video anyway. So I guess we're just going to go and have a quick look and see how this is looking up here. Hopefully though, those few touches are starting to make it look somewhere near complete. We need to try and get a bit of perspective on this thing. Yeah, see, from here you can't really see. So let's nip across to this little island here, and I do have plans for this island, by the way, just in case you've been wondering. There are plans for this island, but it's not for a little while yet. We've got, what have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monuments left to build. That's all out of 29. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy how quickly that's come around. Right, I think the tail could afford to be bigger, couldn't it? That the tail thing could afford to be a little bit taller and go a little bit further back, I think. So I think we'll do that. I think we'll make that a little bit bigger. But I like the stripe. I think the stripe looks good. I think the stripe does make it look a bit more aeroplane-ish, if that's such a thing. Just making up words now. Bear with me. Does this spider want to row? No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He's changed his mind. They calm down during the day, don't they? Good for them. Good for them. They need to take a chill pill. Right, let's pop up here. And let's have a quick look at this tail and see if we can make it a little bit bigger. So, like I said, not going to get this finished today, but hopefully this is starting to look a little bit more like it. And what I will do is I will do probably most of the finishing work now off camera, and at the start of the next video we will just we'll do the last final finishing touches, which there probably won't be too many to do, but we'll do a few finishing touches. We might even put an interior on this thing. You know, I hadn't thought of that, but now that it's an airliner, I guess really there should be room for passengers. That's not a bad idea. Perhaps in there we could actually decorate the inside and maybe use nether quartz to make seats. Maybe we should make it a white interior, because most interiors on planes are quite bright, aren't they? So maybe we'll make a white interior, but then use nether brick stairs. That would look good as seats. I reckon that'd look great, actually. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do, actually. So in the next video, right, decision made. In the next video, we are going to be doing the interior of my piggy plane. There we go. There we go. We've actually got a plan for the next video. It's pretty rare. Yeah, we'll do that. And I think we'll. I'll get the roof and stuff and the other side also. So the outside is basically finished. And then, yeah, we'll do the interior, and that'll be that done. And then we'll start to move on to our last 5 monuments. The next one that we're going to be doing is on a rail. And, well, I guess there's only really one thing that we can do for that, isn't there? There's not really an option. I mean, we can pretend that there are options, but there's not. We all know. I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to let you guess. Have a guess in the comments what we're going to do for On a Rail. But that's a couple of episodes away yet, so don't get too carried away. Yeah, and then what we got after that? What have we got after that? We've got to do the 2 end trophies. I think that's it, isn't it? No, what am I forgetting? Local brewery. I have something in mind for local brewery as well. That's the one you get for brewing potions. And I do have something in mind. It's a golden trophy. I've got something fairly small that I'm thinking that we're going to do over in that little gap there by the delicious fish pond. I think it's going to work. But again, that's a few episodes away yet, so let's not get too concerned about that. I think for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on working in between videos and getting this roof finished off and stuff. But hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Hopefully you're enjoying the series. If this is the first video you've seen, then please obviously subscribe to the channel. You can see we've got a lot of work done, but we've got a lot of work left to do. So yeah, you're not too late to join in. This is the 150th video I've made, and I tend to put out videos at least least 3 times a week. And like I say, as of this week, we will be starting doing live streams. Not 100% sure which day that's going to start, but like I say, just keep an eye on the channel. Probably Tuesday, Wednesday of this week. And like I say, what we'll be doing in that in the live streams is the sort of in-between stuff. So we won't be doing stuff in Trophy Town necessarily, but maybe the preparation work, the going mining maybe. And like I say, in this particular world, I've got a lot of work to do at my house, back in my basement, stuff that I never got finished off. So yeah, if you fancy joining me for the live streams, that's where you'll find it. And like I say, for the PS3, it will definitely be on YouTube, not Twitch. The PS4, I'm not sure. I may be doing that on Twitch, but for the PS3, it will definitely be on YouTube. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Hopefully you'll join me, and hopefully you will enjoy that. And yeah, for the time being, I'm going to thank you all for watching, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye.